Hello and welcome on your yoga mat. Today we will start lying down on our bellies. So lie down, lengthen your legs and reach the arms forward, palms touching together in the prayer hands, and you can ground your forehead on the mat. Noticing the pulsation of your breath. Long full breathe in and empty the belly, full breathe out. Establishing the contact with the ground, melt your body to the floor. Imagine that the floor is there to hold you, to support you. Breathe in for more expansiveness, more spaciousness around the chest and your lungs. Breathe out, soften the outer body and melt yourself towards the mat to ground down. If you like, you can set intention for this yoga practice today. Doesn't have to be something big, just allow it to be sincere. And keep this intention, your rhythmic breath, and your focus as we start to move. Take a look forward. Slide your fingers underneath your shoulders, elbows are pointed towards the ceiling. Breathe in, lift your heart, neck and the forehead, chin back a little bit. Breathe out, lower the belly, chest, neck, forehead down. Two more this way. Breathe in, roll up, heart, neck, forehead. Breathe out, lower down. Last time. Breathe in, keep your butt active as you lift and spread across the front body. And on breathe out, lower down, but this time twist. So lower the left shoulder down and look over the right shoulder. Breathe in back into the center, strong belly, pubis bone pressed down. Breathe out, twist to the left, right shoulder low, twist, twist. One more time, each side, breathe in up. Breathe out, twist to the right, left shoulder low. Breathe in up, strong belly, strong glutes. And breathe out, twist to the left. Back into the center cobra. Now lower down, slide the hands underneath your shoulders. Push the ground away and climb to all fours. Knees are stacked underneath your hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Breathe in, open for a cow pose. Breathe out, round the spine to the cat shape. Breathe in, open up, one more time. And breathe out to cat, round and empty, navel strongly towards the spine. Breathe in, come back to the center. Now walk your hands towards your knees and climb up to the kneeling position. Get your hands onto the top of the shoulders. And now join the elbows together in front of you and take a big circle backward, as much backward as you can, so you can feel the opening. Once again, take it forward, up and around as much as you can. And the last time, breathe in forward, up and all the way back. Find the full range of motion here. And then keep your fingers on your shoulders. Widen the elbows to the sides. On breathe in, we are in the center. On breathe out, twist to the right. Twist from your upper ribs and your shoulders, not from your belly. Breathe in back into the center. Breathe out, rotate to the left, your upper body, chest. Breathe in center. Breathe out, twist. Breathe in center, keep your hips pointed forward as you twist your upper ribs. Breathe in center, breathe out, twist to the right. And the last time, in center, and then rotate to the left. Then come back in to the center, hands are down on the ground, back into all fours. We will still be twisting, moving with the breath. So on breathing, reach your right arm up, open the chest to the left towards the ceiling. On breathe out, reach the left arm to the right, place your head down, twist. And 2 more times with breath. Breathe in, open up, hard up. Breathe out, twist to the right, place your left side head on the ground. 1 more. Breathe in, open, chest lifts, drishti lifts. On breathe out, twist. And then come back into all fours. Walk the hands once again back. And this time climb up to kneeling position, get your hands onto your waistline and extend the left leg to the left side. Here you can keep your left toes pointed up towards the ceiling, lengthen the arms up, interlace the fingers to kind of like a pistol shape. On breathing, lengthen, strengthen your belly. On breathe out, tilt to the left. Breathe in, come back into the center, lower ribs knitted in. Breathe out to the left. Breathing into the center. Breathe out to the left. And we will add a little bit of back bending right now. So come back to the center and watch out. What we will do, I will pivot a little bit so you can see me more clearly. We will do this way. On breathing, right hand will go on the right heel. If it's far away and you are not able to touch it, you can tuck the right toes under. On breathing, right fingers to the right heel. Open, kind of like a wild thing or half camel pose shape. Then come back into the center and once again tilt your body to the left. But this time left arm on the left shin, right arm over your head. Come back into the center. Breathe in, open up, half camel, and then breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out, center. Breathe in, open up. Keep moving with your breath. Back into the center and tilt your body to the left. Then come back into the center. Take your hands down to the ground. You can slide your left knee in, and then we will do the same twist to the other side. So left hand is grounded on the mat. Breathe in, reach the right arm up, twist and open. Breathe out to the left, head down. Breathe in, climb back up, spread across the chest. Breathe out, twist to the left. The last one. Breathe in, back up, open. Breathe out, twist to the left. And then come back into the center. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Climb up and extend the right leg to the right side. Point the right toes up, interlace the fingers, point the indicate finger up, thumbs back. Breathe in, lengthen up. Breathe out, tilt your body to the right. Breathe in, back into the center, belly button in. Breathe out, tilt to the right, stretch the left side. Breathe in, up. Breathe out to the side. Then come back up, release your hands and tuck the left toes under. If your left knee bothers you, you can always double bend your mat or you can use a pillow or a blanket instead. Left fingers on the left heel. Breathe in, open up, tense your butt in the back bend. Breathe out, back in, and breathe in, tilt your body to the right. Come back to the center. Take a breath in to open your camel pose, half camel, and then come back in and tilt the body to the right. The last time. Move with your breath so that you can always link the breath, your focus, and the movement together. And then back into the center we go. Place your hands down on the ground. Slide the right knee back into all fours. Press firmly your fingers down to the ground. Tuck the toes under. And on breathe out, we move to our first downward facing dog. At first, you can pedal it out a little bit. Bending one knee and then the other. Stay centered on your breath. And then from downward facing dog, lift your heels up and take a tippy-toe walk to the top of the mat. No rush. Explore. Breathe in, halfway lift, present the heart forward. Breathe out, fold down, nose towards your knees. Breathe in, rise up, let the heart to guide you. The rest of the body follow, flat spine, arms up. Breathe out, hands onto your heart. Breathe in, reach the arms up, chest up, lengthen, lengthen. Breathe out, fall down, keep long spine, more weight on your toes. Breathe in, halfway lift pose. And then place your hands down on the ground, step the right foot back, step the left foot back. Find your plank pose, and from plank pose we will lower onto forearm plank. So place your right forearm down, left forearm down. Walk your feet a little bit more forward so you can find the dolphin pose. And then walk the feet a little bit backward to come back to dolphin plank. Let's keep on moving this way. Feet forward, breathe out to the dolphin. Breathe in, back into the dolphin plank. Forward to the dolphin, belly in. And then to dolphin plank. Strong arms. Once again, back into the dolphin pose. And then back into the forearm plank. Then release your knees down. And let's have some movements in our shoulder blades. It's called protraction and retraction. So as you breathe out, you will push the ground away with your forearms, spreading the shoulder blades wide, finding protraction in the shoulders. Then slide the shoulder blades in as though they are about to kiss each other and finding retraction this way. So keep moving, breathe out, spread the shoulder blades wide. Breathe in, shoulder blades in. Breathe out, push the ground away, press the forearms, spread the shoulder blades. Breathe in, shoulder blades in. The last time. Just find as much movement as you can in gliding your shoulder blades. And then slowly release into the child pose. So walk your hands back, place your forehead down, and relax completely your shoulders. And then slowly climb up. Let's come back into downward facing dog. So walk your hands forward, tuck the toes under, breathe out to downward facing dog. Still you can move a little bit if you need it, or you can stay more stable. Keep pressing the ball of your toes down, ball of your feet. The heels are reaching towards the ground, but it never matters if they touch the ground or not. Just keep rolling the sitting bones away from your heels. Then walk the hands towards your feet. Don't rush. Try not to shake your hips too much right and left. Try to keep them quite stable. From here, go to halfway lift. Present the heart forward. Breathe out, fall down, and now interlace the fingers behind you. And try to straight through the elbows if it's possible. Breathe in, lift for halfway lift pose once again, but keep those fingers, chest reaching forward, toes pressed down to the ground, and on breathe out once again, fall down. Take one full breath in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose. Then release the fingers and let's start our first longer standing sequence. So walk the hands to the downward facing dog. Now reach the right leg high up for three-legged dog. Breathe out, kiss your right knee towards your nose. Round the spine, maybe you can touch your knee. Breathe in, come back into three-legged dog. And breathe out, step the right foot forward between the hands. Ground the left knee down and roll up for low lunge. Steady your hips, strengthen your glutes. Take the arms behind you, interlace the fingers so that the right pinky finger is on the top. Breathe in, stretch the arms, straight the elbows, and lift the heart up. Press the right heel down towards the ground. Open the front body. Keep reaching the hands in diagonal way downward and backward. And then reach your hands up on your breathing. Breathe out, release the hands down. Straight the left leg and lift the left knee up. Keep the left hand either on the ground, or if you are quite new to this, you can take the left hand onto the block. And on breathe out, we will twist to the right. Right arm goes up. Don't collapse with your left hip down like this. Rather try to lift the hip and ground the right hip down for pelvis stability. And as much as you can, twist from your thoracic spine. Then look down, take your right hand down, frame the right foot. We will kick right leg for three-legged dog. Breathe in, breathe out, step the right foot forward between the hands once again, and this time climb up to warrior one. So ground the left heel and rise your arms up. Refine your breaths, the fullest one you can. And we will have a tiny sequence here. Join the palms together and touch with your fingers the floor in front of your toes. So go down, exhale here, and on breathing, spread the hands and take them all the way up into the circle. Let's keep moving. On breathe out, reach forward and touch the floor in front of your toes. Breathe in, separate the hands and roll back up. Last time we go. Breathe out, touch. Breathe in, spread and roll like a big sun kind of movement, arms up. Then get the hands onto your waistline. Pivot the left heel up. And let's try to step the left leg forward, maybe without touching the ground, so that we can find a one-legged standing balance. So focus on your drishti. Then hop the left leg forward, hold the left knee with your left hand, one option. Second option, you can try to grab your left big toe, or even the last option, you can extend the left leg forward. Wherever you are, find the drishti, stabilize your pelvis, so you can feel that the right side of your glutes kicks on, called gluteus medius, to provide you stability. Then take the left leg to the left. Look maybe to the right if you can. If your left knee is bent, it can be bent. Don't worry about it. Back into the center. Hold the outside of the left foot with the right hand and twist this shape. If it's not working for you, you can always hold the outside of your knee. Your choice. Find your deep breath. Even if the pose seems to be challenging, the breath is super important. Back into the center. You can bend the left knee and place it down. Bend your elbows, open your palms, and close your eyes for a moment. you can always have this time on your yoga mat to turn inward, to notice how you feel today, how the energy flows, how the yoga makes you feel. Open your eyes, same sequence to the other side. Let's move through vinyasa to the other side. So breathe in, take the arms up and open. Breathe out, fall down, hinge low from your hips. Breathe in, halfway lift pose. And on breathe out, step to the plank, lower down your way. Maybe chaturanga or on your knees, just chin if you prefer. Breathe in, open up, chin back, strong butt. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Then reach the left leg high up towards the ceiling. Breathe out, kiss the left knee towards your nose. Breathe in, reach the left leg up. And on breathe out, step the left foot forward between your hands. Ground the right knee down. Breathe in, hands up. Steady your legs. Breathe out, hands behind you. This time left pinky finger on the top. Extend the arms in diagonal way back and downward. And broaden across the heart. Make sure that your right glute is on. Keep pressing the left heel down to activate the under butt, underside of your butt in the left leg. And most importantly, breathe. And then come back into the center. You can free your arms up. Inhale. Breathe out. Place the hands down. Ground the right hand down on the block or on the mat. Lift the right knee up and twist your body to the left. Take a look down, sweep the left leg for three-legged dog, back and up. Step the left foot forward between the hands for warrior one. Right heel grounds down. Breathe in, reach the arms up. Strong butt, left knee bent, chest up. On breathe out, join the palms, touch the floor in front of your toes. On breathe in, spread the arms and lift them back up into warrior one. 2 more times this way, down. Breathe in, up, circle around. Last time down, touch and spread, lift, open. Then hands on your waistline, pivot the right heel up, focus on your drishti. Try to find the balance to hop the right leg forward, grab the right knee, hop, find the balance, either stay here or hold the right big toe. Ground your shoulders down into the shoulder socket. And try to be very vertical here, so stack your head above the shoulders, shoulders above your hips, open up. You can always hold your knee if you prefer. Find the drishti on the left side, belly button in and up. Then come back in, left hand grabs the outside of the right foot as you pivot your body to the right. Keep grounding through the left foot and try not to lean backward, be very straight, ears above the shoulders. Back into the center, bend the right leg, hold the right knee, and then release, maybe shake it out if you need it. Freedom for the body. And for a moment, just notice how you feel. Bend the elbows, open your palms, close the eyes. place the hands on the waistline, feet hip distance apart. Breathe in, lengthen, and breathe out, fold. Hold the yogi toes, big toes, and on breathe in, lengthen. On breathe out, fold down. Padangusthasana. Tilting some weight also on your toes so you can stack the hips over your heels. Free your fingers forward, breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, hands onto the waistline. And on breathe in, climb up, point elbows back, point heart up, chin back a little bit, and then come back into the center. We will have second sequence. Now in this sequence, I will need you to have a block. If you don't have block because you practice at home, the big book can come in handy, but something really big like encyclopedia or something like quite bigger. So find it. If you don't have it, take a little bit time, pause the video, and we will keep this block somewhere in front of the mat, next to your mat. Let's start at the top of the mat. Breathe in, arms up, lengthen. Breathe out, fall down, keep lengthening as you lower. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, step to the downward facing dog. Let's start to create sequence from downward dog. We will go for a wild thing. Lift the right leg up and we will flip the three-legged dog. Bend the right knee. And then, if you are afraid to go for a wild thing or the back bend doesn't feel good for your lower spine, you can stay here or you can flip the right foot over to the left. Right toes touches the ground and then you press the left foot, right foot, left leg straight, open across the chest. If it feels better for you, you can support your head with the right palm. Keep on breathing, activate your glutes. And then slowly roll down back into the plank pose. And now place the block between your hands, but a little bit rightward, just a little bit. We will try to lift the right leg for three-legged dog. And now can we step on the block with the right foot? So pull the right knee in towards your chest and then make a big step with the right foot onto the block. Good. Now keep your hips on one level. Breathe in, lift your arms up. Energize your glutes, and on breathe out, twist your arms to the right. Breathing everywhere you are. Lower ribs knitted in, belly hugs in, left leg straight. Come back into the center, arms up. Then take your hands onto the waistline and jump forward, left leg. So we are standing on the block with the right foot. And now we will try to find a little bit of stability job for our gluteus medius to stabilize our pelvis. So we are standing on the block with the right foot and we will start to dance the left hip up and down. Only the left hip moves up and down. Try to keep the right hip stable. And keep moving this way. We will have around 10 more repetitions, so it's around 15 altogether. And hopefully you can feel that the right gluteus medius kicks on, this top portion of your glutes, your butt muscles. Without the block it will be hard to do it, so invest in the block or take a books instead. And after the last one, place the left foot down. You can glide the block onto the left side. Now we go for dancer pose. Stay on the left leg. But we will do the dancer pose in active way, so no using hands at all, using only our muscular power. Reach the arms up, join the palms together, bend the right knee, flex the right foot, so it will prevent you from having any cramps, and then bend the elbows and start to direct your hands towards your right foot. Really open the body, the front body, strengthen your glutes, pull the heel in towards your butt, hands in towards your right foot, open the front, and then release it out, shake it to the side. It's very good to do the pose in the active way because they will train your body how to use muscles rather than only some help to get yourself into the pose. So usually in dancer we use our hand to do that, but it's nice to also feel it in the different way, a little bit harder way. Let's do the same to the other side. Breathe in, arms sweeps up. Breathe out as you fall down. Breathe in for the halfway lift. Breathe out, step the left foot, right foot for downward facing dog. Then we go for a wild thing. So we will flip the dog, lift the left leg up, bend the left knee, one option stay here, or start to flip the left foot all the way to the left. Trust yourself, the ground is really there to hold you. Left knee stays bent, left ball of the foot is pressed down. Maybe place your left hand behind the head. Free your upper body. And then let's go back into the plank pose. Slowly, don't rush out. Take the block to the inside of the left hand. Come back into the three-legged dog, left leg goes up, and then use your core to take the left knee close into the ribs, let it rise your chest, then step the left foot forward to the block. Breathe in, rise up, and breathe out, twist to the left. Hips on one line, so allow the twist to always happen from your thoracic spine. Higher ribs twisted, chest twisted. Back into the center, arms up. Breathe out, hands onto the waistline. Then hop the right leg forward. And here, start to play with the glutes exercise. So right hip rolls up, finding the full range of motion, and down and around 15 times here. All the time you keep stability in your TVA, transversus abdominis, deep layer of your core. Really play with the limits here, finding full range of motion. Maybe two more. 1, 2, place the right foot down, slide the block to the side, going into active dancer pose. Bend the left knee, reach the arms up, bend your elbows, and keep reaching your fingers towards the left heel. Left foot flex, kind of like trying to kick your butt with the left heel. If you feel tension, contraction, that's good. That means you are working. So allow the muscles to grow stronger. Then stronger you get, the more healthy you will feel. Last moment, maximum. And then release it out. Shake it out. And then let's move through our last vinyasa here. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, chest forward. Breathe out, step to the plank, lower down. Breathe in, open the front body, strengthen the back body. Breathe out, let strong core and arms to guide you to downward dog. And then get your knees down to the ground. Let's finish with some seated stuff. So here, let's go for a moment into pigeon. Take the right knee behind the right wrist. Open the right shin to the outside. We will not stay long time here. So just for a moment, try to lift your heart up. The hips doesn't need to touch the ground. Press your right shin against the floor so you can feel the right leg outer right leg activation. And who knows, maybe you can even lift the arms. It's just for a moment. Then get your hands down and sit on your right side body. Lengthen the left leg to the left and guide your right heel towards your groins. Breathe in, reach the right arm up. Then take the left hand onto the right thigh. Take one more breath in. And on breathe out, tilt your body towards the left leg. And if you know that you are somebody very flexible, of course you can reach towards the left foot, but then make sure that your heart can stay open. So instead of folding towards the mat, roll your heart up. And then climb back up, halfway wild thing. So we will press the right hand down, roll on your right shin, press the right shin down, lift your butt up and roll your heart open towards the ceiling. Refine your deepest breaths. And then lower down, back to sit. Take the right hand to the outside of the left foot, hold it. Then cross the left arm over the right. If you cannot hold your foot, you can always just grab your shin or slide your hands onto the floor. And then on breathe out, start to fold towards the left leg. Keep the left foot active, left heel is pressed down to the floor, left toes pointed towards your face. And then come back into the center. Pivot both hands to the right, to the front of the mat. Tuck the left toes under and come back into downward facing dog. Maybe pedal it out a little bit. Take time in between the sequences for your inversion. So if you are somebody who doesn't like to go upside down that much, your inversion can be simply a forward fold. Why not? Or the other option, if you like to go a little bit farther, maybe repeat the dolphin pose, but try to walk your feet a little bit closer. Pressing through the forearms, clearing the space for your head so you can say yes, and pressing the elbows down and towards each other. Or if you feel like headstanding, you can go for a headstand, interlacing the fingers, sneaking the head between your forearms, walking your feet in, and rather than jumping and risking that the legs will fall to the other side of the mat, maybe start to pull one knee in towards your chest. Maybe the other knee will go in. Maybe you will stay here with knees bent, or some of you will straighten the legs. Taking 8 long breaths. You can, of course, always take your headstand towards the wall. Try to knit your ribs in. Press your forearms down to the ground. Try to release any compression from your neck. And then slowly take your knees in. And then get one foot, then the other to the ground for the child pose. Climb up. Let's finish with the other side. So slide your left knee into the pigeon. For a moment, stay a little bit higher with it. Balance your hips to the one level, but keep your hips a little bit higher. Press through the left shin down to the ground to activate the outer part of your left thigh, left glutes, and maybe even lift and spread the arms like a big bear hug. Imagine you are embracing a big bear, or the whole world if you like. And then release the hands down, get your left side body down, left seat down, and stretch the right leg to the right. Press the left heel in towards your groins. Take the right hand onto the left thigh, breathe in, extend the left arm up. Breathe out, tilt your body to the right. Back into the center, left hand presses down, roll onto the left shin, lift your butt up and spread across the chest. Allow the breath to free your upper lungs, lower lungs, sides of your lungs, all the corners. And then roll back, down to sit. Take the left hand side of the right foot or your shin. Right arm over and to the inside of the foot. And if you are ready on your breathe out, fold. Breathe in, climb up, and now straight both legs in front of you. If you like, you can shake the knees a little bit. We will be slowly ending. Spread the feet a little bit wider. Try to be straight in your spine, stacking the head above the shoulders, ears above the shoulders, shoulders above your hips, and interlace the hands behind the head. Breathe in, lift through the chest. On breathe out, push the chin in towards the chest, point the elbows forward, and maybe start to gently sway the head to the right, sway the head to the left. And then come back up with your head, cross the legs in front of you. And now let's breathe a little bit to the back of our ribs, back of our lungs. So what we will do here, we will a little bit switch the paradigm that we usually do. On breathing, we will take the arms forward, crossing the back of the hands. We will round the spine, and on breathing, we will breathe to the back of the ribs, between the shoulder blades. So breathe in fully. And on breathe out, sit straight. 2 more times. Breathe in, cross the back of the hands, round the spine, breathe between the shoulder blades. Breathe out, sit straight. Last time, as much as you can, breathe in to the back of the lungs. And on breathe out, sit straight. Okay, let's take the hands down to the mat, sit a little bit more forward, lie down, and take your knees in towards your outer ribs, sway right, sway left. Then cross the right leg over the left thigh, place the left foot down. You can shimmy your hips slightly to the right as you roll your legs to the left. Extend the right arm to the right, and maybe even twist your head to the right. Back into the center, uncross your legs, switch the crossing for the opposite direction, shimmy your hips slightly to the left, and then twist both knees to the right. Extending left arm to the head, and maybe also twisting the head if it feels good to the left. And I will be guiding you to Shavasana. So uncross your legs, lie down comfortably. You can spread the legs, you can spread the arms. Take blanket or something that will make you feel comfortable, whatever it is. And I will leave you here in Shavasana. So please, as much time as you need to feel relaxed at the end and to absorb the practice. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.